Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube for free today.
Time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
For tires and auto repair. Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? Well, that's right. We are here watching the mini stocks here tonight. This is for the Average Joe's Sim Racing League here on Monday nights. And we are here at Richmond Raceway. Who's ready to see some crazy action going to be taken on here tonight? Knowing that how this track is, you know, it's only about 0.72 miles long. I love this track. Just the different grooves you can do and the different ways you can get around this track too. So I'm very excited to see what these drivers have have for us tonight. What they're going to be able to do, how they're going to be able to get around here. You know, they're racing, and we got multiple winners this season, but we have one driver that's been on a mission, and that's Willie Smith on board here with him right now. He's always been hitting those marks just perfectly. He knows when to and when not to, hit those perfect spots. So right now on board with him, he's currently sitting on the pole. Jonathan Day holding on to second. We've got Jonathan Beepin holding on to third. Brian Cook in fourth. A couple times are still coming in here. John Sheen leaving pit road here. We got Christopher also in the 47 leaving pit road, or I'm not getting ready to start his ride. Sorry, my apologies. Jason Rushing right now in the 78, getting ready to start his lap time here tonight, and then Blake Coolett holding on to that number 9 machine, starting his lap times here also. So let me know in the chat, how's everybody doing out there? Love to hear from you. Hope everybody's doing very well. Definitely being a Monday night, getting ready for the whole start of the week, knowing that anything is possible here tonight. And, we'll see how this will, how these drivers will do. So here's your driver cameras of the night here tonight. We have one driver that able to pull up here, and this is Jason Rushing right now on board watching him head around here. You can see how focused he is trying to get that lap time in to get himself in the perfect spot. Currently holding on to 7th place here during this qualifying session. Well, let's see right now with him holding on to 7th with a 24.968, his fastest time. John Sheen putting himself up to 3rd place now. It looks like Steven in the 51, now the only one that has not put a time in yet that's out there on the track. Steven putting himself holding on to 10th place here at this moment of time, but he's going to put another lap in. Let's see what he can do here. So tonight, with how this race is going to go, and these drivers only putting down roughly 24-25 second lap times, the curious part is how well will they be able to try to make the passes here. That time Steven was able to put down a 24.838, putting him up to 6th place. Now we do have another driver out there on the track, Brad G right now in the number 7 machine car that's on fire here tonight. Let's see if he can get himself on fire up to the pole here tonight, coming to start his lap times here. Is projected at 24.3. Can he keep that time going? So, with only one other driver not putting a time in, that is going to be David in the 81. With Brad getting around this track, about 48 seconds left. We only have for qualifying. Then we go into our race session of the night here tonight. Let's see what Brad will be able to do. Right now holding on to 13th place at 25.803 here at this moment of time. This time by, he's looking a tad a little faster here. Let's see if he can get up there. Jonathan Day holding on to 2nd. Willie Smith on your pole. John Sheen in 3rd. Blake Houellette holding on to 4th. Jonathan Peepin in 5th, running your top 5. Brad putting him now up to 12th place on that lap time there tonight. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go and get gridded up here for the first time here tonight, here at Richmond Raceway. And here in the mini stocks, this is the Average Joe's Sim Racing League here on Monday nights. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, and thank you for everybody coming on board here to watch all the action going to be taken on here in just a little bit. So let's go down and see where everybody's going to be starting here for your starting grid here tonight. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, starting in row number 1 for tonight, we have Willie Smith and Jonathan Day. In row number 2, we have John and Blake. In row number 3 for tonight, we have Jonathan and Steven. In row number 4, we have Brian and Justin. In row number 5, we have Jason and Brian. In row number 6, we have Joshua and Brad. In row number 7 tonight, we have Christopher and David. And that is your qualifying grid here tonight. Alright, you can see all of them down on pit road getting ready to get these cars all started up, get ready to leave pit road here in just a tad little bit. That's what with a lot of drivers. We have 14 of them here at Richmond under the lights here. That's what we love to see. Here is your track information for tonight. With this 0.72 mile long track here, tonight's race distance 54 miles. Right now it's 68 degrees on this track. Outside it's 67. We got about 1 mile per hour southwest wind, and you can see the sun is out, no clouds in the sky, but we are under nighttime conditions here tonight. So we go one more time around, and then we will start this race. That pace car will take that hard left into pit road, and then it's time to get green flag racing here. We can see Joshua here tonight in this number 92 machine. You can see the Mountain Dew, a little bit of blinking going on up ahead. Justin Day here tonight, you see finding Finding Nemo, or Dory. See Dory on his hood today. Brian Day here tonight. Stephen Blevins. You see the number 1 of John Sheen up there. We can see the number 9 of Blake. He's got the turtle on there tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to start the race here. Let's see who's got what it takes. Starting on board here with Blake on the roof cam. Green flag out for the first time tonight. Beautiful start by the field here. Great job holding on to it. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. That's going to make 3 wide right now going into the corner. Ooh, doggy. This is going to get dicey back here in the back. 3 wide. Here we are. I see that Nemo is a Finding Dory, or Finding Nemo is the scheme going on here tonight. It's a lot of different good-looking cars here. Here they are crossing the line for the first time, starting these laps. Willie Smith as your leader. John Sheen holding on to second. Jonathan Peepin in third. Here they are coming down the backstretch. Drag race all the way into turn number 3. Brian Day right now holding on to 4th place. Right in front of him, he's got Jonathan Peepin, and then we've got John Sheen, and then Willie Smith. Look at the different ways for sale. Well, we do have a for sale sign out here tonight. Anybody need a car? Here we are. Willie Smith looks like he is selling it here in this number 3 machine. Jason right now, a little bit of contact by the number 80. See him going sideways, not by the 80, but we saw contact into the number 80 there. Number 80 of Jonathan Day. 81 of David here. Oh, contact in the backfield here. Yellow flag out here tonight. First caution of the night. Let's see what just happened here and what made that caution come out. Contact kind of in the wrong place and the wrong time there. So with our first caution of the night there tonight, Willie Smith still holding on to your lead. I'm curious to see how much he is selling his car for. John Sheen holding on to second, and Jonathan Peepin in third. Brian Day holding on to 4th, Stephen Blevins in 5th, running your top 5 here tonight. Alrighty, let's see if we can talk to Willie Smith here in just a quick second. See if he's out there in the chat. Let's see if I can find him real quick and see how he's doing. I don't see him out here at the moment, so it doesn't look like I'm able to talk to him at the moment. But John Sheen right now going to start in second. And then Jonathan Peepin in third, and Brian Day in 4th. That second row, Jonathan and Brian. See how these two are going to react of how, the leaders are going to take off. Got to hit those marks just right. Well, throw it in the chat. How's everybody doing out there? Love to hear from you. I hope everybody's doing very well. I haven't seen, much of, the mini stocks here at Richmond, how they really handle as much as other cars. But I love the angles of Richmond, especially the front stretches. It's not a straight stretch. It has that nice curve going in. The braking points, you have to hit those braking points just perfectly to get into the corner, getting off the gas. We'll ride on board with a couple of these drivers and listen on how they enter and how they exit, and to see how they can handle here. But lap 7 completed here out of 75 here tonight. Here's your caution information. One caution, 3 laps under caution here. No lead changes quite yet. Willie Smith, that car for sale up front. We should be going back green flag racing this time by 1 to green here. While we cross the line, pace car lights are off. Here they are getting all double file. Let's get ready to go back green flag racing. All right, everybody's all double file, ready to get rolling here once again. A little bit of blinking going on out there. That dang Kmart Wi-Fi out here tonight. We always like to throw out one of the brands out there, and Kmart it is here tonight. Alrighty, pace car is in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag about to wave here for the second time of the night. Green flag out. Here we go. Willie Smith as your leader, able to pull away. Holding on to second place, John, he's got some company right behind him. There were 3 wide there for a moment. Able to hold on now. 21 is side by side here with the 51. Stephen and Jonathan, who's going to be able to pull away coming out of the corner here. 21 looks like Steven in the 51 was able to get the nose ahead. Right now you can see that front bumper right at the door of the 51. The 51 now has him cleared. 21 now has got some company on the outside from the number 70 of Brian Day. Here they are into the corner here, going out of turn number 4, crossing the line here, bringing to lap number 11. Farther back, Jason having a little bit of company, and that is from Joshua and the number 92. 92 getting around the 78 there. A little bit of Christmas vibe going on out here tonight. Here comes the number 80 of Jonathan Day, holding on to 9th place here at the moment. You can see Jason right on that back bumper of the 92. He's going to get onto the inside of the corner panel here, try to make the pass. You can see right to the door, side by side. Here they are out of turn number 2 down the back stretch. Almost able to get them both cleared here. You see right now in this Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, one of the sponsors here for the Average Joe Sim Racing League. Looks like right now the 78 has him cleared. It's grinding against up the wall here tonight. The 92 giving some love to the wall here. Lap 13 out of 75 has been completed here. We only have 63 laps to go. The good news is, though, is the wind has moved up 1 mile per hour faster now. We are now up to 2 miles per hour here with a south wind, west wind. Not too shabby for here at Richmond. Willie Smith still holding on to your lead. John in the number 1 holding on to second place here still. There's about a half a second gap between first and second place. From second to third is about a half a second gap also. The 21 of Jonathan right now. You can see here at this moment of time, holding on to 4th, only about a 0.1 second away from the 51. Closing it into that back bumper of the 51 here. Lap 16 completed here out of 75. Alrighty, we're seeing a lot of action going on right now. With that being said, we'll be right back here after our commercial breaks.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise the quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube for free today.
Alrighty, all the action going on. We saw a little bit of contact a little bit earlier. The cameras were catching the people that having some action going on the track. That's what we have it set to here at this moment of time. Camera showing right now Jonathan having a good battle going on here with Brian Day in the number 70 machine with 23 laps completed here on a 75. We are still green flag here at this moment of time here for the Average Joe's Sim Racing League for the mini stocks here on Mondays, all brought to you by Redline Racing Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, watching everything going on, Willie has pulled away about a 0.8 seconds from John in the number 1. So Willie's pulling away a little bit more every single lap here so far tonight. Brian Day right now in the number 70 holding on to 5th place. Blake in the number 9 holding on to 6th. Going up to the battle for 2nd and 3rd though. 51 closing it in here on this number 1 machine. Let's see what this battle going on for 2nd and 3rd. Who's got what it takes? A little bit of somebody into the wall here tonight. I hear the grinding going on. I do believe Christopher in the 47, when the camera, we were under commercial break, we saw the contact earlier. That was with Christopher in the 47 machine. But if you notice, I saw this car earlier. We're going to go to the rear. Look at this little, I forget what it's called, little Tykes, I think it is. Remember when you were a little kid and you had the, used your feet to get around? This is what it is. Here we are in the mini stocks, seeing it happen here tonight. But I don't think, though, Christopher's using his feet here tonight to get this car moved around. Maybe just using his feet on the foot pedals, but not using the feet like the Flintstones. All right, the car for sale here tonight in this number 3 machine. Wonder if they're, because Willie Smith has been so on fire lately, if they're telling him, hey, you need to sell this car to try to let some other drivers try to get up to the front and win. Right now, here's the battle, though. 51 and the 1 battling very hard right now. Drag strip all the way into turn number 3. 51 on the outside, though number 1 on the inside here. Still side by side. Here they are out of turn number 4 to the front stretch, and it looks like number 1 was able to get that time by, but now he's showing still neck to neck here. Door by door, here they are. Let's see if we can get any grinding going on here tonight. Down the back stretch into turn number 3. Beautiful battle going on here, though. Alright, still battling. You can see up in the top of your camera right now. You can see just right underneath the scoreboard, them battling it out very hard still, side by side. Here they are getting ready to go into turn number 3. It looks like at this angle, the 1 has the nose ahead. But the 51 fighting right back. This is definitely a beautiful, beautiful battle that we're seeing here. Back and forth. Looks like now the 1 has got him cleared, but here comes the 51 back on the inside, doing the crossover move, going into turn number 3 and number 4. 51 was looking now. Let's see if he's going to do that crossover move. Going into turn 1 and 2. Looks like the 51 has got him cleared now. Holding on to second place, but I don't think it's over yet. Here comes the one back on the inside. Still, once again, side by side here. Battle for the second and third place spot here tonight. Lap 32 completed here. 44 laps to go, almost to the halfway point of the night here. Only one caution here so far. I think we're getting closer to the pack, though. We can see all the action happen right in front of Brian Day. Here's the action going on for your second and third place battle. Them battling it out, though. That's allowing Willie Smith to pull away down to a 2.3 second gap, though. And Brian actually bringing the pack right behind him closer and closer because of these two battling out very hard. Here they are. Number 1 of John Sheen as the second place, though. And here comes Steven looking right back at it, trying to figure out, does he want the inside or the outside here tonight? Battle going on with Brian Day. That's the number 80 of Jonathan Day for 4th and 5th place. Battles going on all over this place here tonight. Number 9 now trying to get into the picture here too of the Dory machine. Alright, looks like John was able to keep that 51 behind. Now John is going to holding on to second place. Steven in third, Jonathan Day in fourth, and Brian Day in fifth. Now they are all getting single file, getting the side-by-side action situated here. Jason rushing right now. Looks like having a little blinking issue. Alrighty. Lap 37, black flag going on for David and Brian. Yellow flag is out on the track here tonight. See if we can see what just happened here. Why the caution came out and why there was black flags given here tonight. See the 81. Oh, getting into the back corner panel. But I don't know. I'm going to have to go back a little bit. There may have been some net code there. Let's go on to your roof cam. Oh, there's a little net code right there, but contact between. You can see right there just a tad a little bit coming out down the backstretch here. That is going to bring out your second caution here tonight. Let's go back down on the track here. Race down pit road has started. Let's see who's going to be the race off of pit road here tonight. Here for the pit lane, there is your line where that green cone is. What I love about these cars is how long it actually really takes to get these cars just rolling. Here they are, race off of pit road, and look at the number 1. Holy moly. The number 1 coming out of nowhere, John Sheen up as your leader now. Willie Smith in second, Stephen Blevins in third. Right there, it changes a little bit of the events of how this is going to take off. Great job by John, though. Look, the comparison between John in the box for John, a 21.6 compared to a 23-second stop from Willie. That is your comparison from first to second place here tonight. So John, going to catch up to the pace car here. With that being said, we'll be right back here after this commercial break.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
All right, to get back, green flag racing here. Had to cut the commercial short. Right now, beautiful start by the number 1 of John. Willie Smith holding on a second. A little bit of contact between the 51 and that number 3 machine coming into turn number 3 and 4. Here's the 51 trying to keep the 3 behind. 51 holding on a second. Here comes a 3 on the inside. Can they hold on to it? It's Willie Smith now on the inside of the 51. Side-by-side action going on farther through the field here. 51 on the back bumper of the 3. A little bit of actually side-by-side action going on, and 3 wide here at this moment of time. Going into turn number 1. This is where it gets dicey. Yikes. So, my goodness. Still holding on to it, though. Great driving here for the Average Joe Sim Racing League. John right now as your leader. Willie Smith in second. All sorts of different positions happening right behind. The different switcheroos going on. Joshua holding on to 8th place. On lap 44, Blake has got the fastest lap of 24.574 here tonight. And Rutrow Raggy, I believe I see some drivers turned around. Yellow flag back out in the air here. And looks like Brian Day being one of them. All right, let's go back and see what just happened here. This is what the yellow flag came out for. Ooh, very close action going on. Oh, 70 goes up just a little higher where the 81 is, and unfortunately that's where the 81 was sitting, and that gets the 70 turned around. That's going to bring out your 3rd caution of the night. 8 laps under caution and 1 lead change here tonight. Alrighty, let's go back to your leader. I believe we may not see anybody come down pit road up front, because we saw them coming down pit road just a little bit ago. Alrighty, while we look ahead real quick, and I'm looking at where if we had anybody a lap down, and it looks like the 47 is currently 3 laps down for 14th place. Everybody else on the lead lap. Not too shabby here tonight. Let's go up into your blimp view over top. Look at all down on top of these cars here tonight. We have 29 laps to go to the end of this. We've completed 48 laps here tonight. All right, I hope everybody's enjoying the show here so far tonight, and hope everybody's ready for the week, knowing that it is Monday. We still got a little ways to go for the weekend. All righty. Looking back, let's talk about points, and let's talk about the schedule. We haven't talked about that at all here this season. All right, so we're on December 8th. We're here at Richmond. On December 15th, we're going to Phoenix Raceway. December 22nd, we're going to be going to Dover. Then on December 29th, we're going to The Rock. So that's what we're seeing so far this season. All right, pace car lights should be going off. We should be going green flag racing here in just a little bit. All right, here's your point standings right now. Willie Smith as your point standings leader. 387 points. John Sheen right now as your leader. So 1 and 2 in points battling here tonight. 1 and 2 on the track. 321 points. Jason Rushing at 276 in third place. Joshua Westendorf holding on to fourth in points, 271. And Blake Houlitt is holding on to fifth, 266. So that's rounding your top five. Pace car is in. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Overboard into your blimp in the restart zone. There they are. Green flag out in the air here once again. Beautiful start by the number one. Able to pull away about a 0.2 second gap. There's a battle for your second and third. Here comes the 51 battling here with the number 3. Number 9 of Blake also wanting to be involved here tonight also. All right, side by side all the way through the field. Right now at this moment of time, seeing lap 51 completed here. Let's go on your driver camera here once again, show you what it looks like. As what Jason is focused on here tonight. You can see he is on the outside line of this number 80 machine, trying to hold off everybody right there behind him. He's got Brian, Joshua, David, Jonathan, all right there behind, but he is focused, and he is giving that bumper to the number 80 machine here, trying to see if he can get that. Ooh, driver's in the wall. Well, that's what we're seeing for your driver cameras here tonight. We appreciate, drivers when they can to put their cameras on here to able to, show their rigs and show what they got. And we have a wreck going on through the field and a hard hit in the 7 up in the air. And oh, Raggy, that's going to leave a mark here tonight. We saw some crazy action. Here's your replay, 3 wide. We always know that does not end good. Unfortunately, that's what happened. But what I'm kind of surprised about, though, look how much track is up above. It kind of just looked like they're kind of holding each other down at the bottom of a track there. Unless their cars were glued to each other. And unfortunately, the 47, Christopher, this is a bad time in a bad place here once again. All right, so under caution here, getting situated. We have 22 laps to go. We'll be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube for free today.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to go back green flag racing here on board with Mr. Willie Smith in your restart zone. Here we are, green flag out in the air here. Beautiful start by the number 1. Able to get right in front of Willie Smith there, right in before turn number 1. Willie Smith trying to have some company from the number 9 from the ocean car there. You see Nemo on the inside. Here comes the 51 on the inside of the 9 now, side by side. Caution out here on the track, and I see the 70 involved. I see Jason involved there. Let's go back and see what just happened back here in the back. Couple drivers into the wall. Here they are going into the corner. Looks like, oh, Jason getting contact with the 80. But they're slowing it down, and that kind of turned into an accordion effect afterwards. We'll go back a little bit farther back real quick. Show you the hard racing going on here. A little bit of contact there, a little bit more contact, and bam! Gets the cars turned around, bringing out your caution here for tonight. This is going to be your 5th caution here. 17 laps here under caution. 1 lead change here so far tonight. All right, back live here right now with 16 to go. John Sheen right now as your leader. We have Willie Smith in 2nd, Blake in 3rd, Stephen in 4th, and Jonathan Day in 5th, rounding your top 5. Alrighty, hope everybody is having some fun here tonight, enjoying what they're, what's going on here, because we got some great action going on here so far tonight. We should be probably going back green flag racing here. And just a tad, a little bit, probably one more time around, that pace car will turn his lights off. Right now, looking at all the action going on here. I was trying to see if we had John Sheen out here tonight in our system here. Doesn't look like I'm able to pull him up here. I was going to see if I could talk to either him or Willie. At this moment of time, that's all we have out there for your top 2 with 15 to go. But let me know in the chat, how is everybody doing out there? Love to hear from you. Hope everything is going great for you here tonight. Down to the crunch time. We looking at our fastest driver here tonight, though. We've seen some crazy lap times. And here at the moment of time, it looks like... Trying to see if we can get the right information for you before I butcher it. Blake, your fastest here tonight. He is currently at 24.574. Your biggest mover of the night here tonight, though, that is going to be, looks like 4 positions. That will be Brad G. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here once again. Pace car is in. Green flag out in the air. Beautiful start by the number 1. Willie Smith in 2nd. Blake in 3rd. And to turn number 1 they go with 13 to go. That number 3 still for sale here. Wonder if he's got any takers going on here tonight. Number 9, he is looking, the 51 going up high. With 13, now 12. The time clock is starting to go down here. Laps are going down, and here at the moment, Brian in the 87 being 2 laps down. 11 drivers on the lead lap, and the 3 is fighting for that position, trying to take back the lead here. Let's see, can he do it? Because John has led 25 laps. Willie Smith has led 38 laps here tonight. Can John stay out up front and lead them more laps than Willie Smith has? We'll find out. Stay tuned. We still got a little bit left to go. It's still getting down to the crunch time here. Who's got what it takes? Don't forget to give us a like and a follow here on Facebook. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We definitely appreciate it. I hope everybody is enjoying this amazing battle going on here for the Average Joe Sim Racing League for the mini stocks. This is for first and second place. Definitely some good battles going on here for sure. Alright, 'tis the season, man. My allergies or just a little cold has catched up to me here tonight. All started today, all being congested. Gotta love the weather here, especially being in Michigan. Coming to 8 laps to go. Willie not giving up here at all, wanting to get himself another win this season. Can he do it? Knowing the schedule is coming up here, during this season, knowing that we still got to go to Phoenix and Dover and The Rock. We'll keep an eye on, see who's got it. Willie on the back door, not giving no space whatsoever to the back bumper of the number 1. I don't think you could fit a piece of paper in between both of them. But right now, great battling going on for tonight, knowing that these two have been battling this season in the points and battling this season on the racetrack for position. Love to see it. Great racing going on with 6 laps to go. Right now, the other closest battles going on is about a 0.3 second. This is the other closest. That was between the 51 and the 21. All the ways, there's about half a second in between everybody else. And right now, the battle for the lead, though, that's what we love to watch. Willie trying to take back his spot, but John defending that position very well right now, giving them the blocks that he needs to do, not allow Willie to get to that inside corner panel. Here they are, bringing it to 4 more laps to go here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here they are coming down the backstretch, coming into turn number 3 here in just a little bit, bringing it to 3 laps to go. Here they are. While we watch the battle, got to give a big shout out to is going to be Barbecue Beast Sauce, being a sponsor here for our Redline Racing Network. Get some delicious barbecue sauce. We appreciate them coming on board here tonight. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps to go here, and beautiful battle going on between the 3 and the 1. Well, let's see if any other racers, while we watch the action going on, any other racers are going to buy the number 3 machine here tonight, knowing that how fast it is. Maybe they need the engine inside this car. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, bringing it to 1 more lap to go here tonight. Crossing the line. This is 1 to go, presented by JS Designs. Only 1 more turn to go. right now. Willie Smith on the outside line. Here comes the number 1, side by side. Out of turn number 4, coming to the line. Looks like the nose of to the number 1, and man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, right there was amazing. Oh, .022 of a difference between John and Willie. And John able to bring home the win here tonight. Willie in second, Jonathan Day in third. 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. Holy moly, what a night we just witnessed, and what a night we just we love to see. That was definitely well deserved for all these drivers here. We're good. Man, I could not complain whatsoever here tonight. We're going to have to pull up some of these drivers and see how they're doing, especially Mr. Jonathan Day here tonight. See how he's doing in this number 80 machine. Man, he definitely well deserves it. So let's do our post-race show of the night. Let's get these drivers situated and have a chit-chat with them and see how they're doing here tonight. Hey, Jonathan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, bud. What a night, and look at you able to bring home a P3 here tonight. Congratulations, bud. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good about it, actually.
Heck yeah, you definitely can't complain. And this track, this is how it all plays out and how everything, like how the passing is. How tricky is it once you guys? Because I noticed when you guys are side by side, you really can't. You don't leave each other. How was the passing going on here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's really a tires game, I think, and then you just wait for opportunity. If you can save your tires for 10, 20 laps, and then somebody gives you, a little bit, they give you an inch, you take a mile.
Heck yeah, well, you definitely did a heck of a job. Love to see this Cobra machine had a fantastic night. Looking forward into our schedule, here being at Richmond, we're going to Phoenix and then we go to Dover, the next 2 races. But what do you think? Do you think you can get yourself in a 1 spot or 2 spots better and get yourself a win here?
I can tell you I'll try.
I love to hear it. Well, but who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this machine possible here tonight?
I got to shout out my brother for the paint scheme. I literally downloaded it right before this one. And then my family, my wife, and my little one.
Heck yeah.
All day racing.
Heck yeah, buddy. Well, congratulations on your P3 here tonight. I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week at Phoenix. And let's see if we can get yourself in a podium spot, or even 2 spots better. Get yourself a win.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, Jonathan Day there tonight. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk to is Willie Smith, able to bring home P2 here tonight. Let's see how Willie's doing. Hey, Willie, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, the machine that's for sale out here tonight, able to bring home a P2 here. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great. The car is for sale. Got to try to upgrade to a newer model. But yeah, standard 4-cylinder. Positive rear end, both wheel pull. And it's a proven winner. I think it's got 6 wins on the car.
Heck yeah.
but yeah, no, it's good. Well, I was hoping for long, a little bit longer green flag runs, and cautions caught us, and if I had probably 1 or 2 more laps, I probably could have got around John. But the top 3, 4 cars, man, they always running about the same pace. It was either put the bumper to them to move them out of the way, or try to pass them clean, and that's what I tried to do with John, and about made it stick on the outside on 3 and 4.
You did,
and that was congrats to John.
I can't believe a .022 of a difference between you and John there, right at the finish line. And I've noticed tonight the passing is harder on the outside, and you got that car to stick very well on the outside of turn 3 and 4 there. Heck of a move trying to make something happen there, and you almost had it just by a .022 of a difference.
Yeah, I was watching Blevins, whenever he was racing John on the outside, and I was like, Blevins is doing a pretty good job. So I was like, I watched them. I think they raced like 8 or 10 laps side by side, and I was like, well, if something like that happens, I was like, well, I'm going to give it a shot. But like I said, the drive off from the top compared to the low line, you just had more grip on the bottom to where you could wash up just a little bit while full throttle. But on the outside, once I felt the tires start chattering, it was either you hold it wide open or you're gonna hit the wall. And I try my best to keep it off the wall too. And I one spot short.
Well, if it makes you feel better, though, looking at the most laps led, you have beat John by 1 lap. You have led 1 lap more than John here tonight. So if that makes you feel a little bit better, even though you finished second, you still led 1 more lap than John here tonight.
Oh, it sure does. All these bonus points, man, is key to being in the points lead. No, if we was doing like the playoff style, you know, they really don't factor in too much because like you win, you in. But where it's not a playoff style, championship run, uh, all the bonus points stack builds up over time, and that's a good thing.
Heck yeah. Well, it's fun to watch is seeing it on the track here tonight between you two. You're battling in the points for first and second. You can't beat that. Battling 1 and 2 in points, battling 1 and 2 on the track. That's what the fans love to see. Is it shows you why you guys are up in the standings is because look at what you're doing on the track. Heck of a job between you and John the past couple weeks.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Want to thank all the fans for watching. Thank my wife, my kids, and my grandpa watching. And that pretty much wraps it up, Brandon.
All right,
Appreciate you
Willie.
for broadcasting it too.
No problem. I appreciate it, bud. I hope you have a great rest of the night. I hope you can find a buyer for this number 3 machine that's for sale. Hopefully, maybe they can get the wins under it like you have. And I hope you stay safe and you have a great night. And we'll see you next week, bud.
I'm sure plan on it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Willie Smith there tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up is the race winner here tonight. Let's see how John is feeling here. Hey, John, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Brandon. Yes, sir. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, but I bet you it's better for you. Able to get the race win here tonight. How are you feeling?
Oh, that's great. Was finally able to beat that Willie. He's a tough one to beat.
Well, you definitely gave him the show, especially right there at turn 3 and 4, bud. Both of you side by side. I was sitting up here in the booth thinking, oh, I don't know who's got this, and you got him by .022 of a difference. So heck of a job, and I got to give you two both a shout out though. You guys are battling 1 and 2 in points. You're battling 1 and 2 on the track. You can't complain whatsoever. So big congrats on both of you for giving us a great show up here in the booth.
Yeah. Like I said, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Early on, I was kind of hoping that it would stay green because me and Willie was kind of checked out from the field a little bit. Levins was giving me a pretty good challenge there for battling for second. Then we had a pretty good gap, but then my caution came out and we pit, and I was actually able to beat Willie off pit road. And then it's pretty hard to pass in these things, and I trust Willie. There at the end, I thought he might have put a bumper to me, but he just tried to make it stick on the outside. He almost made it work. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Well, he doesn't want to give any more dents to that car. He's trying to sell it out there, so I don't think if any dents, he might not be able to sell it very well. But, you're talking about the pit road, though. I was going to bring this up. This is the difference between both of you. It took him 23 seconds in his pit box. It took you 21.6 seconds in your pit box. That right there helped you out. I feel like the biggest, momentum to get, past him. But another thing you mentioned though, and I have to give him a big shout out to though, is Steven. Man, I feel like it was at least 10 laps every time. You had crossover moves going on. You guys were side by side for the majority of the race. I felt like that was a heck of some driving and some racing, and it gave us something to watch for a while. So that was awesome between both of you guys.
Yeah, that was a great battle with him. Steven's another one that he's fun to race around. Gives a lot of room, a lot of respect. I knew he's not going to run me over, and it makes for a good battle. So that was a lot of fun. I don't know how he was making that work so well on the outside, but he was making it stick, and it was fun.
Well, that's what made Willie kind of, let's see if I could try this. He watched you two battle for quite a while, watching Steven do it on the outside line, and he said, why not? Let's try it. And, it was awesome to see. But, overall, what a race. And I got to say, congratulations to you, bud. And who do you got to give a big shout out to that made this thing possible?
Hey, man, shout out to you guys for putting on broadcast. It's always fun to watch. Shout out Jason and Brian for doing this Monday League. It's been a blast. Really been enjoying it. Shout out to Willie and teammates and stuff for always working together and helping each other get better.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, congratulations. I hope you have a great night. Celebrate this win. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week. Let's see if you get yourself another win and beat Willie once again.
I hope so. Appreciate it, Brandon.
Yep, thank you. All right, that's John Lear, your race winner here tonight. Give him a big shout out. Well deserved. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody enjoyed the show here tonight. What a night that we just witnessed and had watching here. It was a great race overall. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Everybody stay safe out there. Don't forget to give us a like and follow on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe. Have a great rest of the night, and we'll see everybody later on.
Have you ever questioned the world around you? Secret societies, UFOs, hidden agendas, cover-ups that stretch back decades. Join us as we follow the clues and dig deeper than ever before. This is Down the Rabbit Hole podcast, where conspiracy theories come to life. Tune in if you dare. Visit rabbitholepodcast.com and subscribe on YouTube.